Guys, it's Mrswaqg. If you know who I am, I just do videos and shit, and I just like record my shit. I might sound way deeper right now. That's just cause I'm tired. I'm on like a 20-hour streak right now. I haven't slept in like 20 hours. I'm trying to get these shits right, cause I don't got my computer yet, so I'm going to turn off the PlayStation, but I'm gonna get better over time. So, yeah. Right now, just playing the game, just chilling and shit. And I think a good conversation to have right now is what's happening in the world. If you, oh shit, oh shit, if you really look at what's happening in the world right now, that's a pussy by the way who just killed me. I just want that. I thought that's you know. Like that's a high foot, like a high channel pussy. Like that nigga gets no pussy. But right now the world's in a glass monopolis. Is having is like, what did I am Dante say? Like Gotham. And I just wanted to give the best take I think on the situation. I think the best take on the situation is low key. How much? How do you control this shit? Okay.
They done me! I need a medic!
Is that nigga gonna die? Your ass. Please shoot him.
Fucking dying here!
You're so trash. Okay. Sorry, it's my first time in it. But from perspectives, we really hit a green point. Like life is just different. Before we was all raised on the peaceful, eventually being peaceful will make us out. But we finally given up on that jurisdiction on life. And now people are just being as angry as possible, letting out that anger because knowing being peaceful wouldn't help. Is that a good thing? I think it is a good thing. I think the no peaceful action is look, either way we're gonna get what we want, which is I think the best policy ever. Because it's either we fight and get what we want, or we don't get what we want. Or it's either we don't get what we want at all. And either we don't get what we want. Or we all want the same thing, and that's just to be equal. Or not just to be equal, but to feel equal. Because in some perspectives, life in America doesn't even feel equal. If when you're raising your kids off the impression that the wrong move, talking to the wrong color, talking to the wrong people is their life, it isn't something that people should be raised off of. And I think people are tired of that shit. Which is good, because it shows that we're tired of living bullshit. And yes, from past experience, and yes, we are taking a different approach to it, which in some people's eyes is a bad thing, because a big known fact is Martin Luther King did it the opposite of how everyone told him to do it, and it ended up successful. But successful in how is the real question. I think a question that a lot of people should be asking is, yes, it was successful, but how successful was successful? Because in some predicaments, nothing, shit maybe even got worse. Actually, in predicaments, some places they get worse. Yes, we're not segregated anymore, but we're still not equal. You have rich white people who legit traffic people all the time, kill people in schools, commit school shootings, do all this evil shit, and they just get a slap on the wrist when they do it. But when a black person does it, we've committed multiple murders. It's like we killed the president, and they've been searching for us for hours. It's in some predicaments, it's just amazing when you actually sit there and think about how unequal the world is and what can we do about it. To some people, it's nothing, and for a long time, it was nothing. And to this day, To a lot of people, it still feels like nothing, and you cannot agree with them. People die every day. This is factual data. When most young black males are dying to the same thing
Grenade going out!
every day, what is an expectation? Why is that a new norm? Why do we have to have companies of sites trying to not sponsor those type of things? That shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be a thing. That should never be a thing.
Setting. HE.
That should never be a thing. It should never be a norm to feel a certain type of way, or a norm to set up a company to pay for someone's dead ones. That shouldn't be a thing. And there's a lot of reasons why that shouldn't be a thing. Imagine waking up one day and your husband or son is dead to the people you were raised to know, or people to protect you. You go to school, and what school tells you is that, okay, and what school tells you is that that person's supposed to be who you're supposed to go to
I need a medic!
after a while. And once you see that your cousins are dying to them, your family members are dying to them, are you really gonna go to them for help? I feel like this is a key reason why lots of the time people don't go for help from those type of people, because what do you gain from it? Nothing but more death. And that's such a key thing. Rioting, yes, rioting is dangerous, and rioting in a lot of ways is really just doing exactly what they did to us, to what we do to them. But an example is white people riot all the time. In certain aspects, there's actually perspectives where white people have rioted, or not just white people have rioted, mostly the white color, and being like praised for their stand against justice. But when we do it as in a whole, we're bad people. And it could be worse, because once another group of people die, I can only once another group of people dies, I can only imagine how bad it is going to be in another state. I live in Florida. If we riot in Florida, I'm pretty sure Florida's going to get shut down for at least a month or 3. It's between a month or 3, because niggas don't care in Florida. They'll fuck your shit up. People are breaking down affordable housing, but I feel like some people are forgetting the point behind it. Everybody's just like, why would you do this? Why would you do that? Some people have even said, I don't even think it's them doing it. I think it's cops just doing that shit and getting covered up. I think it's not that deep, but who knows at this point. I think at this point in time, we're in such a weird place in the world where we all need to kind of stand together, and rioting is the best thing to do. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree, and I know I said it a lot, but I feel like there's a lot of perspectives that people don't understand. And to understand those people, you have to understand their perspective too. Being peaceful is safer. Yes, that's factual. But does being safer matter when the safer you are, the more they're gonna take you for granted of what you say and try to kill you. I don't think it matters because in their eyes, you riot, you protest, you calmly protest, and they laugh, because all that happens is they get fired. All that happens is they get fired, and even if they go to court, they don't worry about getting in trouble in court, because men like George Zimmerman, they just get out of the trouble. They don't go through legal trouble, because they know that the system that they have is right behind them for whatever they do, which is incredible.
Help me, someone!
Because they
You
know
gotta
they have
help
the
me!
power of the system with them. They don't focus on this anymore. And I feel like this is bigger than just rioting. Because I feel like rioting is such a loose term. People are making it just break shit. We're breaking shit as in a whole, because if we don't break shit, no one's gonna break shit. And that's and at this point, Breaking's just the best thing to do. Look, there's been cases yesterday. A lot of people died from like. It's not a week. It's not a monthly thing or a yearly thing. It's a daily thing at this point. Someone in there on Twitter. There's someone in Canada who got pushed off of their balcony because of racism. That is that shouldn't be a thing by a cop. Pushed off their roof by a cop. That
I'm wounded. Medic.
that shouldn't be a thing. And for that to be a thing is also, it's like, what the fuck? How are you gonna get away with pushing someone off of a roof? This is not even just America anymore. It's like they want to put us away for something that we didn't do, and I think, and it got way worse. And people are like, it's racist, it's people getting mad, but when there was segregation, yes, people were getting disrespected, but we weren't getting killed all the time. It's like they're trying to find a way to segregate us without having to physically segregate us, which is, it's weird, because you think that after time goes on, the world will get better, but the complete opposite happens. And it's interesting. It's interesting in some aspects because as humans, I think we should all stick together. As humans, we should all stick together, but if nobody wants to stick together, what are we supposed to do? As humans, we're supposed to all stick together, but we can't stick together if we're all gonna fight each other. But what can we do if we don't fight each other? This nigga's a pussy. What do we do if we don't fight each other? Chat, that guy is a pussy. What is this? I want to know what your ad is, though. I really think you're a pussy in real life. Like, I probably spit on you in real life. You're a homosexual. Alright, sorry. Like I was saying, it's just stuff like that. When you really read into it and you pay lots of attention to the situations that happen around the world, white people have so much. What the fuck? White people have so much power, and it's disgusting how much power that they have. If you really look into the news and you really open your eyes of thought, you'll find out that white people have gone away with stuff that black people could never get away with. An example is that one rich nigga. I don't know his name. I memorize his name. I don't care about his name. His name doesn't matter. I just know he was rich. This nigga was evil, pretty much. He was like niggas that you didn't think existed in the world. He was doing shit that humans don't normally do. But he was a lot of people. They really hit him and his developments inspired people throughout their whole life. They were like, oh, this nigga, he's a cool person. He did this, he's this. He's changed his life, he's rich. Just to do evil shit all the time. That is insane. And shouldn't be such a grossified thing that it is. And it's so disgusting how life has changed. But that's what I'd like to say, but that's not what I can say, because life hasn't changed. It's always been this way. If you honestly say, if you can honestly name a time where we weren't dying all the time because of the color of our skin, I'd give you my fucking life's earnings, because it's not true. Because it's not true. It's not true because every day you go, there's more and more fights. More and more protests, more and more peaceful protests, more and more wanting to give hugs and kisses, but not a lot of wanting to give the same action that they give us. And I think now that it's changed, we're back in this shit. I think the person who said it the best is I am Dante. As a joke, he said, why don't we just, why, remember, as a joke, he said, breaking, breaking all these, breaking all these businesses doesn't do anything. All it does is help these black people think that we aren't, that we don't have control over ourselves and that we can't, we can't be peaceful. Well, fuck being peaceful with these niggas. I think we take affirmative action. Affirmative action, yes, is not mindful, and yes, can be dangerous. But if it works, it works. And if these niggas gets, I feel like taking a Batman approach, where instead of killing these people like how they kill us, we put fear in their hearts. And that's why I want to use this to say, maybe we take the Batman approach. I think we should put fear in their hearts. We should have these niggas so scared that that they're gonna get fucked up that they don't even try to do no. I feel like it should be to the point where if a white person screws up and kills a black person for no given reason, that person doesn't even touch. He doesn't want to leave his house. Because when we let them have power, they do. So I'm getting emotional. When we let them have power, they keep speaking, they keep doing stupid shit. I should be able to drive a car without being scared I'm gonna get shot. I should be able to think, if I have kids in the future, that they can live life. And if that can't happen, fuck that. This is life calm. We're just chilling. And I really just think this is important. You have Trump who's legit siding with the cop because he's scared of property. That's what it is. If you don't believe that's what it is, that's what it is. He's scared of property damage. There's no other excuse than he's scared of property damage. And that's fucking bullshit. So to say that you're gonna get niggas to handle it, Trump, your niggas ain't doing shit. Cause the Black Army niggas aren't gonna do anything. And even if they do anything, it's not gonna be that hostile. It's not gonna be as hostile as he wants it to be.
Explosives being set.
It's not gonna be as hostile as he wants it to be towards us. So what is he gonna do? All he can do is just bitch and speak like a little pussy like he is. Cause we don't fear niggas anymore. I'm tired of fearing these people and letting them have the power and jurisdiction to think that their lives is more important than us. Cause that's not true. We're gonna take a stand and we're gonna riot. We're gonna break shit. Hey look, if you're a monopolist right now, breaking shit, keep breaking shit. Don't stop breaking shit cause these niggas told you to stop breaking shit. Keep breaking shit. The more you break shit, the more they have to respect you. The more you set shit on fire, the more they have to fear you. All bullshit aside, I love fear. I want them to fear. When you strike fear into someone, they won't do the same things. When you were growing up as a kid, you feared getting your ass beat, so you didn't get in trouble no more. They're gonna fear getting their ass broken. We will become victorious because I honestly believe with all my heart that even if rioting is dangerous, even if it's risky, I think it's a risk to take because we as humans, us as black humans, we need to have something better. We can't live in fear our whole lives of them because we live in fear of them. We fear doing things because of them. And that shouldn't be fear them, they should also fear us. And I think this riot is less of a revenge thing, but a fear thing. And that's why I think it's so important. Because they fear us right now. They are scared. They're scared. Trump's trying to send hundreds of military people instead of trying to help people with corona dying every day from a pandemic. Because he fears us. And that's the beauty of it. Or anything else, that's the real beauty of it. That fear that he has to want to do all that is beautiful. That fear is what's gonna fuel him to fuck up. That fear is what's gonna fuel them to change. that fear is just gonna change. It's gonna change our whole lives. And the more we have them fear us, the more scared they are, the better it is. And I take it from a perspective where some people also look at it from a perspective where if we riot, all we're doing is gonna give them a reason to kill us. They never had a reason before. We might as well give them a reason now. You never had a reason before. You just did it to do it. If you're gonna fucking kill me, nigga, you're gonna have a reason to. Cause I'll beat your ass. We're all gonna beat your ass. We're gonna shit up. We're gonna do whatever we gotta do. If we gotta set your cars on fire so you niggas can stop toting shit, thinking that you on some real nigga shit, then we gotta tote shit. If we have to break windows and shit to show y'all niggas that y'all ain't shit, we'll break windows and shit. It's the fact that people believe that we're scared of being in danger. Because at this point, it's not even just us breaking your shit no more. Actually, in most of the videos, we ain't really doing nothing except for screaming and shit. In the videos, we have those people who just like everybody else wants to speak out and thinks it's not good what's happening to the other race. And those people are really the real heroes here. Because they decided to, in some people's eyes, quote unquote, betray the race, but they don't give a flying fuck. That makes them 10 times cooler. Because they don't care that people think they're betraying their race, whatever. They just doing it because they think that's the best thing to do. They just doing it because they think that's the best thing to do, and that's just beautiful. And that's beautiful. And in many ways, those people deserve so much more than just a medal. Those people are gonna be in history books. Those people are gonna be known for helping someone's future kids being able to purposely go somewhere and help families see other family members again without going on the road and being scared. My people are more scared of me driving, not because of crashing or anything, cause nigga, people do die from crashes, but because they're scared that I'm going to get shot by a cop because while I'm pulling out anything, they don't fuck the way I just look, and they decide it's time to off me. That's disgusting. I don't like supporting violence. I feel like supporting violence and killing people is useless. What's the point in killing people all the time for no reason? Unless you give us a reason. And that's just exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. And I wanna also thank you for that. Because you taught us that being friendly and nice doesn't help. You taught us that becoming your friend, smile with you, try to do what we could, try to fit in with you, doesn't work. That you wanna spit blood, nigga, we'll spit blood. And I also see a lot of people saying that. A lot of people are also saying a bunch of other weird shit. And I think that also should be acknowledged too. I think every point of view has it. When people are dying, you can only feel anger. And I want to know, from a perspective, how would you feel if you knew that you could lose your kid, your aunt, your son, whoever a part of your family it is, at any point in time because they even talked back a little bit? This isn't fucking middle school. There should be no way my future kids fear talking to a cop. I didn't want it to live that way. They shouldn't live that way. And in retrospect, I think that the odds of the world becoming a better place is eventual. I don't think there will ever be a point in time where it's over. Because I don't like saying it's over. That's a trash away on saying that we to give up. Because it's not over. It won't be over until we give up. And we won't give up. Because we honestly believe in each other. And I feel like as a community, we're gonna get the best that ever happened, and we're gonna start fucking shit up. We're gonna start fucking shit up. And once we start fucking shit up, it's over. Because it's all or nothing when it's 1 or 2, 3 people. But in a couple weeks, it's gonna be. I can already tell you now, the world is falling apart in the white man's hand. And the only thing the white man can do to fix his country, his money, his state, is to abide by our rules. And until then, we'll keep fucking shit up. We'll keep breaking shit. We'll keep rioting. We'll keep dropping shit, doing whatever fuck we want. Because look, there's there's two ways to see this. It's either our world or your world, bitch. Since you don't want to share it. And we're not gonna give up without a fight. And on that note, I really hope y'all enjoyed the message. I really hope you understand the message. Because the message really isn't to riot. The message is that rioting is okay. And I don't think be criticized because they decide. And I don't think anyone's not criticized, but I don't think anyone should be said they're doing wrong because they rioted. That's bullshit. But that's bullshit. We didn't start the riot, we just wanted to finish it. And actually, that's the same. That's how we're gonna end off this video. We didn't start the riot. Because we didn't start the riot. We just ended it. If you guys enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, and that's it.